This holiday season, use your CIBC Caribbean Visa credit or Visa debit card to book travel, shop online, buy gas, groceries, and everything else. And you could win up to $2,500 US.
Yes!
Win with joy with CIBC Caribbean. Lucky CIBC Caribbean cardholders like you will have the chance to win up to $2,500 US this holiday season just for using your card. Terms and conditions apply. Visit www.cibcfcib.com/cards The Joy of Giving for more details.
Christmas is coming and so is Merry Money, a brand new scratch game loaded with $1,000 holiday prizes. It's the $5 ticket that could make this holiday season extra bright for you and your loved ones. So grab your Merry Money tickets today at Caribbean Lottery agents island-wide. Happy holiday scratching! Must be 21 years or older to play. Please play responsibly.
This season, decorate like a designer with the perfect splash of color. Whether you're dreaming of a calm combination or a bold space, only Harris Paints has just what you need. Explore our new collection of trending color palettes by top Caribbean designers and transform your space with confidence and style. And the best part, from now until December 24th, save up to 20% off top quality paints at participating Harris dealers. It's the perfect opportunity to decorate like a designer for less.
Pay a bill this Christmas and Skelec will give to you $5,000. Yes, you heard me right. Skelec is giving away $5,000 to one lucky customer this Christmas just by clearing their bill or paying $250 or more towards their arrears. But that's not all. The good folks at Skelec will also be giving away $500 weekly to one lucky customer. Payments must be made in store, online, at the bank, or over the phone between November 25th to December 29th. Every payment gets you closer to a brighter home, a lighter bill, and a chance to win some extra cash to make your Christmas dreams come true. Terms and conditions apply. So go pay your bill now for a chance to win cash from Skelec. Pay your bill this Christmas and Skelec will give to you $5,000.
I want this and this. Oh, can I have? Sure, we have an extra $600 from Flow. You can have everything you want.
Get it all with the gift of a free $600 MasterCard cash card, 2 free smartphones, and free installation when you bundle Flow Mobile and Internet. That's the gift of free times 3. Get it all this Christmas at Flow. Bundle in store or online at discoverflow.co today.
Merry Christmas! Welcome back to the morning show, and welcome to our final traffic program for the year 2024. It has been an interesting ride, if I can use the term roller coaster, up and down and round and round. We've seen some highs, we've seen some lows, we've seen the benefits of this program, and we've also seen some of your concerns being highlighted as well. Some are still on the table to be looked at, and hopefully they would be addressed really soon. And we hope that in 2025 we can get majority of those, if not all. However, though, as it is that time of the year, let me take this time out to extend season greetings and best wishes and holiday wishes to Sergeant Henry and her family. It's great getting to know you, and I wish you all the best for the season.
Thank you, Jikri, and same returns to you and your family.
Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the line's going to be open in just a bit. As usual, we're going to hear from Sergeant Henry first. Her concerns, well, their concerns, I should say, from the traffic department before we open the lines. And you are welcome to comment on her issues that she's about to raise, or if you have any other concerns that is on your mind that you would like to bring to the table for discussion, you can do so when the lines are open. The numbers to call are 465-6120 and 465-1903. I'm going to keep it simple. If you're going to try 465-2555 and say, let me not take on here, I know 2555, you will not get through. Unfortunately, that line is not working. We're hoping to get it back up and running because that has been a fixture for ZZ for many, many, many years, right? But as of now, the 2555 number isn't working. So please take heed of the numbers that I'm sharing once again. 465-6120 or 465-1903. With that said, let's start our conversation this morning, Saginary.
Good morning, Jikri, again, and good morning to the listening audience. This morning I have some information to share with the listening audience. As we know, this is our festive season and we have many functions, fete, and the list goes on. Tonight we'll be having the Agua Night Market, and this will be held at the public market. And there are some restrictions in place for down there. On the southern side, the people like to park on the sidewall. There'll be absolutely no parking. And when you park there, it is undermining right now. And that is for pedestrians, not for vehicles. When you park your vehicle there, you're forcing the public or the pedestrians to walk in the road. And remember, the road is made for vehicles. The sidewall was there for the pedestrians. So there'll be absolutely no parking on the southern side of the market. And that will be from West Wongat all the way up to Malone Avenue. We'll be having cones on top there, and any vehicle on top of that sidewall will be towed. I won't be calling anybody to remove the vehicle. I will call the tow truck and the tow truck will tow that vehicle. On the same side, which is the mountain side of the market, persons who having booths or stalls in the market will be permitted to park and offload the stuff and move on. No vendors will be allowed to park in that area, or persons who go in to buy stuff from the market. You park somewhere else and you come and you purchase the stuff and you move on. There'll also be a one-way flow on that area from Malone Avenue to West Bongot. Traffic will not be allowed to flow from west to east. You come across from the Cenotaph, you can either turn up Friends Avenue or Malone Avenue and take Fort Thomas Road and go across and come down West Bongot. Also, no traffic will be permitted to enter from the Bay Road onto lower part of the West Bongot. Traffic will only be allowed to come down and come out on the main road. So all these will be in place for this evening, and the market starts at 5 and I think it ends at 10 o'clock. So between that time, the restriction will be in place. Also tonight we have the folklore gala, and that will be held in the circus. Traffic will be restricted around that area. So no vehicular traffic will be permitted across Bank Street, across Liverpool Road, and the bottom of 4th Street. So all this area will be closed off to vehicular traffic. And I see the open back on Princess Street. So you can come down Church Street and take the left onto Princess Street and go up 4th Street. You can also come up from Liverpool Road, but you don't want to come back in a circle. So you come up, you go across Princess Street, and you go up on 4th Street. So for the ease of congestion, they will open Princess Street.
Okay. Before we open the lines, persons wishing to attend the funeral service of the late Denise Murray, please take note that the service will be held today, Wednesday, December 18th, at the New Testament Church of God, Central Street at 2 p.m. Please take note and be guided accordingly. We're going to open the lines now. Once again, 465-6120 or 465-1903. For those of you who have concerns, that you would like to raise, you can do so now. If you'd like to address or have any questions as it relates to the traffic restrictions later, you can do so as well. In the meantime, back over to you, Sergeant Henry.
Also tomorrow we'll be having Miss Sankis and Nevis National Queen Show. Also restriction will be in place for Victoria Road from the main entrance to the park to the Bastia High School. On the eastern side and the western side there will be absolutely no parking. So from the gate go down to Seaton Street you can park, the bottom half. Right. Vehicles and pedestrians will enter through the Bastia High School main gate. Vehicle will proceed left and then right to the access the Bastia parking area. Pedestrian must keep to the right of the barriers. So you have barriers, the pedestrian on the right and the vehicles on the left. Parking for technical staff and facility workers will be where the BH auditorium was located. That's up on the mountain side. As soon as you come to the gate, you take the first left and up there.
Okay.
Patrons will enter through the security check and search area at the back of Carnival City. So they have two gates open now, and there's where the patrons will enter.
Okay.
VIP committees members and executive members will valid accreditation wristband or photo parcel will park at the tennis court area in the Warner Park area. So VIP and persons with accredited bands will park in the tennis court area. Additional park will also be there for persons to enter the football stadium and park.
Stick up here before you continue. Here's a question coming in from the social media, and this person would like to know, would there be any provisions for dropping or picking up elderly individuals who would like to attend the market later?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, person who want to drop off, person you come, you pull up, the elderly come off, they go and they purchase this stuff. When they're ready, you come back and you pick them up. Not for you to park and stay.
Okay.
That's on the mountain side.
Right.
The same side of the market.
Right. Okay. Hold on. Let's take this call. Good morning, your life.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Turn on the volume on your radio, chaps.
Yeah, hold on. Good morning, yeah. Here the officer talking about parking. Is there any parking for persons with disabilities if you want to go to the show? Not that I'm not going, but I just want to know, is there any parking for persons with disabilities if you want to go to the show? I haven't heard you mention nothing about that. And we are a people, we pay our dues and think we should be respected and recognized. Another question is down West Square Street, where they just built a new mall, the Mango Mall there. I realized they put a sidewalk, but they didn't put no access ramp. And I know it's not your problem, probably public works or maybe urban development, but these are things that they should have been put in place before, because there's no access ramp. Suppose somebody with a wheelchair wants to get around there, you know what they got to do? Ride all the way out in the road and continue in the road, right all the way up to almost in South Square Street. They pass Adlam Street and go in the road all the way up. That's not good. Nothing saying it. We are dealing with tourism now. We should be thinking ahead. We should be thinking ahead, and instead of just being reactive, we should be proactive. Thank you very much for your time, officer. Good morning, and good morning to you, Mr. GQ. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll let you respond.
With the parking for disability or disabled person, things can work out. Nothing was communicated with me, but if you're disabled, then we'll find a place for you to park. We wouldn't be so hard to make you park all the way up on the playfield and walk it down. We'll put things in place for that, although it wasn't communicated.
Okay. So some discretion will be
Yes.
exercised. He raised another issue in terms of the ramp.
I can't speak on that one.
All right, let's go to the line then. Okay. You do, okay. Sorry. Good morning, you're live.
Good morning, GQ.
Yes, morning.
And good morning, Sergeant Henry.
Good morning.
Now, my little input this morning is cross my Ross because you know sufficient. I don't think you all have sufficient police on the road, and I do not think you got sufficient police in the force for you all to put police everywhere in St. Kitts. Now, when cross my Ross University, by the medical school, like by the training there, do you all have camera put up there? Because the reason for me to say that these drivers are the road congested vehicle. They're still speeding, especially at morning. Try to overtake and all these things. So I want to know if you all can install camera like in the United States. That you all can pick them up on camera and then they pay whatever, come to the station, you all send the ticket and then come to the station and then have to pay out. If they want to go court, they go courts. Because the overbearing now with this low speed on the road. You know? So I just want to know if any camera put up around this area that you all could detect them and then take the number and whatever and then you all could let them pay for who is speeding. Alright then.
Thank you, Carlo. There's no camera around there to record the speed of a vehicle. I know something will be put in place shortly for them things, but I don't know when, but there's no camera for that. And I don't know why persons want to speed when cross is 20 miles per hour. Cross is 20 miles, not 40, 60. And most of the speeding tickets that we issue is sometime across there. Because a person take it for a stretch or maybe a racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes we get accident. We have accidents across there also. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes the traffic is so congested and you speed and in time for it to stop, you don't have enough time to break up. Mm-hmm. You collide to somebody.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately. Yes,
and speeding, as I always say, speeding is one of the major factors to an accident.
Mm-hmm. 465-6120, 465-1903. Those are the numbers to use this morning to get in with your concerns, either about the traffic restrictions that are in place for the night market tonight, which is scheduled to finish at midnight Saturday.
It's midnight? Okay.
It's a special edition. It's the holiday edition. And you also have the folklore.
This afternoon at 3.
Folklore, pardon me, at 3.
Folklore.
Yeah,
yes.
folklore. And that is scheduled to go from 3 until. Good morning, your life.
Sorry, let me turn on my radio.
Appreciate that.
Okay. I'm kind of glad that good morning to everybody
Good
here.
morning.
Yes, morning to you, sir.
I'm kind of glad that the police officer mentioned that speeding thing. You know, if they like to speed from the bank, National Bank used to be on the railroad there.
Yes, we listen.
No, yeah. Or when they pass the sands. I don't know what they need to understand, right? That you have all these houses on your left hand side going up and on the Bay Road on your right coming down. But I don't understand why people must be speeding between there. If you get in an accident when you're driving 20 miles an hour, I sure to God, as long as you don't hit the person physically, they're dead. But when you be driving at 30 miles, I mean, what you want to drive along the Bay Road there at 30 miles an hour? I find it ridiculous unless you're trying to beat the other light up there. And I believe that could be the reason. No, like I said already, police can be everywhere. But maybe I need to get them cameras working because it's ridiculous, man. Speed kill is ridiculous. Just is my little tidbit for the morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. And even when you're driving across, they have vehicle park on the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not an area for you to speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you don't know what can be coming down. And if you're going up, traffic is obstructing you on your left. So the person who's coming down have the right of way.
Unfortunately, though, while I agree with what you're saying, the reality is that's not happening. So something I don't know how we're going to revisit it, how we're going to implement it, because we say week after week, callers repeat it week after week. It's obvious for the people who are listening and contributing to the program. It's obvious to you when you make mention of it, but The reality is on the road that is not happening. Something needs to be put into place. What it is, I don't know. Honestly, I don't. But the reality is we have a speeding issue. We do. 465-6120. I know it's a stapler. 465-1903. Those are the numbers to use right now. If you're trying 465-2555, that number will not work. We are trying to get that number sorted out and organized. It's a part of our family for years. We don't want to lose it. But for now, 465-6120, 465-1903. Good morning,
Yes, good morning.
Yes, morning.
I listened to the program and I heard the officer mention the parking on the Bay Road on the south side, or the non-parking for today. Well, I know she has very little power when it comes to this, but she mentioned a very special road there. She used a very special road there. That it is undermining.
Mm-hmm.
That is serious.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And the weight of those vehicles is compounding the issue.
Mm-hmm.
I am thinking that if that is known to the authorities, right, there should be a instant no parking on that period. Are we supposed to wait till it actually collapse? And then we go back and say people always used to park. Yeah, we don't do that. We're doing too much of that in this country.
Well, for correction's sake, she did indicate that no parking will be allowed on the southern side.
You're not supposed to, should not park on the
I know, I'm saying that she mentioned it for today, so I'm just asking if it's an all-time thing, if it's just that you're not supposed to have period.
Not just for today, sir. It's, as I said, it's the sidewall, and the sidewall was made for pedestrian.
Okay.
But persons tend to park there. But it's not, because the sidewall, when the vehicles park on top, they're forcing the public or the pedestrian to walk down in the road.
That is true.
Yes.
And he's also
that bring me to say then it's an act of lawlessness then.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The other thing is this road down to the Westport Street, God. Right? I'll listen off here when I finish, but I just wanted to repeat that for me because I kind of missed something with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And in respect to the whole traffic thing, I don't know. I don't know if people understand what it is to be driving. Seriously, right? We have this thing about I got the right away. But notwithstanding the fact that you have the right away, you have a duty under the Act of Due Care and Attention to avoid the accident as well.
Mm-hmm.
And most people don't exercise that. I don't put that forward. All they know, he was supposed to stop in there. I got it right away. You have a vehicle. It's a cost. It's insurance and everything. Why would you want to exercise the right away into a crash and create a problem? You got to stay there now 3 hours for the police to come. You got to miss your time at work. You got to, and lots of times you injure somebody in the process, perhaps even yourself, because you think you got the right away. Boy, I tell you, we have a lot to learn. JQ?
Yes, man.
Sergeant Henry?
Yes, sir.
Enjoy the rest of your days.
Same to you.
Same to you, man. Thanks for your contribution and your input. Your last point struck a nerve with me, but I would not get into it because it will cause a debate. But I'll let Sergeant Henry respond to you before we take a next call.
The West Bongat area, persons who traveling from east to west will not be permitted to come across no further than Malone Avenue. So you either go up Fines Avenue or Malone Avenue, come across on Fort Thomas Road and down to West Bongat. No vehicular traffic will be permitted from the Bay Road up to West Bongat. That's on the lower part of West Bongat.
Mm-hmm.
If you come across Fort Thomas Road, yes, you can take the right, go up into West Bongat, go up to go out on Central Street. But for the lower part, no vehicular traffic will be traveling from south to north.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's that. Okay. Touch a nerve, not struck a nerve. Struck a card, touch a nerve. Yes, I got my phrases all mixed up there. But thanks for your input once again. Good morning, you're live.
Pleasant good morning.
Pleasant morning to you.
Hello, good morning, GQ.
Hey, good morning, Culture.
I'm forcing.
Okay.
Good morning, Sergeant Henry.
Good morning.
You doing good?
Yes, I am, and how are you, sir?
Okay, I'm doing good enough.
That's good.
Sergeant Henry, I think you are the lesser police in ranks. You all have too much responsibility to tell the public how to drive and where to park and not to park. And those people in higher authority, in the police force, they're just sitting back in there and letting you all go face the grunt. They need to come out and tell the public from their mouth, in their position, what the public should do on the road. Because every week for years, you come in on the program, educating the public, and it's all talks and no action. No action, and since there is no action, you all need to step up the penalty when you all go on the road. Summons all who break the law deliberately. The law will be broken sometime, unknown to the driver. The penalty need to go up and stop the load of talking, because them ignorant people who wearing wooden spectacles, they don't care about other people. And what will happen this time now? The careful drivers, they're going to have to be driving two vehicles. The one that they're sitting in and the one that's coming toward them, because you careful and the one coming to you very careless. They don't care what happened, and that's why we got so many accidents on the road. Accidents will happen mechanically, but when people ignore the traffic rules and regulations and mash up people, that is the problem. So the penalty need to go up, and those above all, you all supposed to come out and say something and carry out the report that you are carrying to them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Culture.
All right, before I let you respond to Culture, let's take this call. We're getting close to the end time. Good morning.
Hey, GQ, good morning. Good morning, Sergeant Henry.
Yes, good morning,
to the public. Good morning to the listeners them out there. Yeah, Granny on the ball. Just a short thing. People in the St. Peter's area, from the ATM machine to about the Chinese supermarket. Yeah, this piece of the road don't step for until next year. Unfortunately, Tropical is spending more time in bringing food, so we go to the country and bringing the things to deal with the road. So this part of the section of the road done. So, on the bypass road, you notice that Wakanda has installed some the center lines, like the reflectors. Right? Well, unfortunately, they will leave them. They were going to take them back up because of the airport situation. Apparently, on the airport have some lights just like that. So, in case you are driving on the bypass road and you all see a plane coming toward you, please divert. But they're going to leave them there until January. So when the then come in, they could have, the road more clear for them to see a night time. But January morning, they're going to take them back up and put down some different colors. So you notice I have you in some blue. And, hey, you can look sexy.
Yeah, they do.
but they don't know. You see the way they tell you.
Yeah, they do.
But unfortunately, yeah, they're going to have to come back up. But I mean, the most I could say to the listeners, the drivers, them out there, let me drive safe, let me make a Christmas, this Christmas, a better Christmas. Next year, God spare life. Sergeant, I have some arguments, some shang arguments. I'm going to let the Christmas slide out, but I think some of the things that we're facing in the country is overbearing. And I think the head people them need to open their eye. Yesterday I see something in town, right? I don't have a problem with it for a while now, but I was just waiting until next year week. By that treasury, the old treasury repair, you have them boards, right? You got people standing up, just drawing a reference in the road when traffic passing. Yesterday I see a white lady with she children them by they were how them vehicles are passed close, them children. I'm going to say something next year. Not now, but I believe I know where I'm coming from. Right? But nevertheless, let's drive safe. Let me with Christmas great. 3 days we're coming into the place. Please enjoy yourself. Drive and drink responsibility. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the day, the weekend. GQ.
Yeah, man.
But God bless all you, because without this show, a lot of people ain't going to hear things. Right, so again, I'm going to say, Merry Christmas to one and all. Enjoy yourself. Bless up.
You too, my brother. You too. All right, we're going to call it that. I'm going to let you respond to a couple of callers we had there a while ago. culture. Who the other person was? I don't remember. But we're out of time now. So if you don't remember, we do apologize to our listeners. But thank you for calling in and sharing your point of view. It has been an interesting ride for the year of 2024. And we hope that it can end without any more loss of life on the road. And I mean that.
Yes. I just want the general public to remember for the carnival route, for the Grand Parade route, absolutely no parking on these streets. And it's the Church Street, 4th Street, West Independence Square Street. If any vehicle park in these areas, they will be towed. Also remember, the life you save might be your very own. Obey the speed limit. Obey the speed limit. And the Royal St. Christopher asks you to kindly note that traffic tickets are not an approved avenue through which donation to the force can be made. Attempting to donate your Christmas shopping, Juve or Sugar Mass Troop Fund by getting and paying numerous traffic tickets is both careless and dangerous. So if you want to use your money for your Christmas shopping and your troop or whatever in the tickets, go ahead. But we do not wish to get that money to the donation of tickets. So please, I'm asking the general public, please to drive responsibly. If you're going to drink, do not drive. As I said, the life you save might be your very own. Remember, speeding kills. Thank you.
Attention all drivers, I'm begging you to slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, down. Too many stunt drivers on the road, man. With the fire day, driver, what's the emergency?